The wheels are only ever driven by an electric motor, and that means that we can control the engine that's generating the electricity separately to the driving speed and the acceleration. But we've also added another technology, which is active noise cancellation. So very similar to the headphones that you use on the aeroplane, we have a speaker in the luggage room of the car that will play the inverse noise to the engine and cancel it out. So when you're driving around the city, the engine can start and stop, and you won't even notice it's happening.
A LISTNR production.
G'day, it's Tom Perri with you. A teenage driver has seen his car impounded by Limestone Coast Police during a long weekend road safety blitz. Officers allege the 17-year-old P-plater from Mount Gambier was stopped on Cardinia Street in the early hours of Sunday morning and subsequently reported for not displaying his P-plates, driving during curfew hours and failing to submit a breath test. He's been issued with a 12-month loss of licence and will front the youth court at a later date. The Millicent Mills American owners are feeling wary about the year ahead amid concerns about US tariffs. Directors of Kimberly-Clark now expect the company's 2025 adjusted operating profit to be flat to positive rather than the previously forecasted single-digit growth, the comments coming in their March quarterly report to the New York Stock Exchange. Briefly, the Limestone Coast is another step closer to having better mobile phone coverage, with a Telstra spokesperson confirming to the SE Voice they have finalised an agreement with the state government to build 27 new phone towers in the region. And with the federal election just days away, there are renewed calls for more funding for rural and remote healthcare. The head of the Royal Flying Doctor Service, Emma Buchanan, is urging all politicians to have a clear understanding of the importance of primary and emergency medical care for those living outside our cities, and wants the future federal government to do more to close the gap.
People living in remote areas don't have access to the same types of healthcare services as their urban counterparts. What we're seeing in the statistics is that people that live in very remote areas are likely to die 14 years earlier than their urban counterparts.
After this, there is no turning back. You sip the red can, the story ends. You sip the black can, you enter dreamland. And I show you just how good the truth can taste. Take the Pepsi Max Taste Challenge.
Round 3 of the K&T Netball Association was played over the long weekend. The A-grade competition saw Kaiby best Narracourt 64 goals to 44, Mundalla defeat Bordertown 38-28, and Border Districts beat Kingston 60-42. Keith and Lucendale had the bye.